live now.
We be live.
Hello everybody from Deep South Homestead. Soon to just be Deep South Homestead at Pecan Grove. No, we still have the channel, I'm guessing.
I guess we can. I mean, I don't know.
We still have Deep South Homestead, but
we're still owners of it.
yeah, the channel.
Yeah.
The property's going to be a different story in the future. Right now, where am I at? Right
there. There you go. Now move that one over there a little bit.
If it'll move.
Right there. Oh.
We good? Ha!
We be good. Yeah.
So thank you everybody for stopping by tonight, and thank y'all for going and helping Miss Lippy get to 10,000 last Saturday night.
Yeah.
She was totally thrilled, and last night she did a
giveaway
with a lot of giveaways.
A lot of giveaways last night.
And it was a fun night, and so y'all, thank y'all for that from last week. So you've been busy, or you just
I have been so busy. I am about wore out, man. I am tired. Oh, my eyes don't want to function. Oh.
I think Miss Laura wants to know, have you been able to cut your hay? It's not
No.
wheat.
No.
We hope, what, tomorrow?
No, it'll be Monday. If
Monday.
everything goes okay, if this cool front makes it past us, then I'll have 3 days that it's not supposed to rain, and I have a chance to cut hay. But if it gets here and don't get past us and it stalls, then it won't do nothing but rain. So we'll see.
I'm trying to read this chat, but my eyes ain't cooperating.
Man, my right eye is getting blurry.
Mine is. Yesterday I was helping Danny over at Deep South. I was blowing the dust and dirt out of the shop.
Huh.
I had to wear a mask, and I didn't think about my eyes. And I had my glasses on, of course, but last night this eye started giving me fits, and I had to put some drops in. I think I got dust in it.
Yeah.
Because everything was dusty.
We're not quite there yet. We've got a little bit more to go at Deep South. And
We are about 96% maybe, 97.
probably 96, 97%.
We have been busting it this week.
Yeah, we
all
have
week, last
busting.
week too.
Busting our tails.
We managed to get a lot done. We have a dumpster sitting there now, totally packed full.
Packed full.
Giveaway stuff.
Yeah.
Today, Rebecca and Brad from Silver Run Coffee Crafters came by, and we toured them around Deep South because they'd never been to Deep South. Rebecca's been to Pecan Grove, but she hasn't been to Deep South, I don't think.
Yeah, she went to pick blueberries.
Oh, she did pick blueberries
Pick
one time.
blueberries
She
one
hadn't
time.
been to the cabin.
Hadn't been to the
everywhere.
cabin and all that, no.
So we took them around today, and
Farm All Barn.
they had a blast, and we're going to be giving away some coffee later tonight. So y'all stick around sometime after a while. They have a new blend. It is I think she said a Brazil blend called Daterra, Daterra, and we're going to give a couple of those away sometime before we get off tonight. And then I have another special something before we get off. So 3 winners tonight before we get off.
Heidi Westgate says, do you think the rapture will happen and then the poles will flip and wash the earth clean? No, that is not how it works. The Bible does not say anything about any of that. Actually, the rapture is not even in the Bible. We have the Greek word harpazo, which means to be called out, but no, that's not how it's going to work.
Video is CH Chip tonight. I don't know what that means.
Good. Chirp.
I don't
Ron
know.
Bailey says, boy, that sounds good.
Somebody said something about my new camera that I was playing around with on Crazy Days today. It did do pretty good. I went back when it finally uploaded or posted because they have to do something, and it seemed to do pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Danny and I will like it because Danny can work in the shop and not have to.
I don't have to
touch
get up
the camera and
move the camera here and do this and move the camera there and do that. I can just do what I need to do. It follows me, around. Somebody's asking about the okra seeds. I have some shelled out. I was going to get some planted to do the test on them, Guys, I haven't even been here long enough to even plant an okra seed. I mean, I'm gone at daylight, and I don't get in until just like a few minutes ago I get back, you know.
Okay, I'm not playing the sound. Y'all don't need to hear Danny and Tim talking. But Tim was busy this week. He spent a hot day all day in Danny's shop while
I was at Deep South, and Tim came to build me a chicken tractor because we are looking at doing some meat birds. He done a jam up fantastic job. Guys, if anybody ever wanted a chicken tractor, this is a lifetime chicken tractor. It's all galvanized steel. I mean, it is fine. Now this, right now, it has a tarp on top of it, and you can go two ways, Tim said. You can put a tarp on it, or you can put a metal roof on it. Now mine will eventually have a metal roof, but right now we just did the tarp on it. And I tell you what, he done a fantastic job welding that thing together. I mean, if anybody wanted one, they need to contact Chris. I mean, you know, for around, Tim, contact Tim. You know, for probably $1,000 or a little under, you could probably get a jam up. I'm talking about a chicken tractor that it's not heavy. It's all galvanized, heavy. I mean, just good made is all I can say. That will last the rest of my life.
Mr. Ray asked for prayers for his wife.
Okay, thank you. We will, Mr. Ray. We'll keep her in our prayers.
I know Miss Starla is here, and she sent a update to my phone earlier. She's been battling cancer for 3 years, and yesterday was told she's in remission. So we want to be thanking God for that and for that praise report.
It's not on wheels. Somebody's asking, is that on wheels? No, it has skids on the bottom of it. It has, the pipes are turned up. You can go in either direction with it. It pulls so easy. I mean, it's just unreal how easy it moves.
Yeah. It's not heavy because I can pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
Now, if it had a lot of stuff hanging in it,
Tim said my legs are still sore from moving on my knees all day. Laugh out loud.
Ours are wore out from all we've been doing. I'm telling you, we've got the house, the cabin, the barn, and the shop cleaned out. Everything. We thought we had it cleaned out. We honestly thought we had it cleaned out.
Silver Run Coffee Cracker says, we need to get in touch with him. I'm telling you, we're going to be putting meat birds in ours. And guys,
but if you want to just layers,
if you want to put just layers, he can put your roosting bars in there for you. You know, he asked me did I want them, and I said no. But he'll weld you all that stuff in there. I'm telling you.
Well, you just told him Tim's gonna do all this. You ain't asked Tim, was he going into the chicken tractor business?
Tim ain't gonna turn down money. He has a few days off every so often. He can build them things, man. Make him some good money. I'll tell you, I would, right at close to $1,000. It's worth it, I think it is.
Danny did not find his carrot seeds.
No, I have not found my carrot seeds.
Danny, with the copper inside the electrical work for electriculture. That's Miss Starla.
Inside the electrical what?
I guess wire.
Copper inside electrical wire. That's all you use.
Please pray for the residents of Roseland, Louisiana, and the first responders fighting the fire. Is that fire still going? That's at that
explosion at that plant that happened yesterday. Yeah.
All right.
Kansas Terry said that when the kids were home, they ate one chicken every week.
Miss Laura lives in New York, and she says, wonder how far he'll travel. Pay him well, he might come to New York. I don't know how he would like it.
Monkey Poo Garden said, I need his number. Take one thing off my plate. Tim don't live but maybe an hour from y'all. Probably an hour, maybe less than an hour from y'all.
Yeah, get with me. I'll put y'all together.
All right, Tim, I'm getting your work up, brother.
Tim's back there at work going, Danny, when am I going to have time to build 565 chicken tractors?
Look, they're well worth every dime of it.
Texas Chopper said, like the Azure Hall. It was a small Azure Hall, but next time it won't be like like y'all see people do $2,000 worth of azure. I don't do that. But next time will probably be 300 to 400. This one was a little over, well, right at 250, something like that. But the next one will be 3 to 4, and that's what I call a big haul. I don't do $1,000, $2,000 hauls.
We don't spend that kind of money. Jay Robinson says, what did you transplant this week, next week? We haven't done anything yet. I was supposed to be putting okra seeds in the ground, testing them, doing the germination test, and I hadn't even had time to do that. I mean, like I told you, I'm gone before daylight, and I'm back after dark usually.
Yeah.
I did get a break when Tim and Heidi came over. I helped him with a chicken tractor right close to the end because it rained.
Late in the afternoon.
It flooded that day. I told them that they're our rain people. Every time they come, it floods.
Grand T says, Tim, do you want a road trip to Georgia? They're calling it a lifetime chicken tractor.
If you take care of it, it will last a long time.
Yeah, you're going to put ours up off the ground, right?
No, it sits on the ground.
I thought you said you was going to protect the bottom rails.
No, it sits right. It's galvanized pipe. It sits right on the ground.
Okay, so that won't rust.
It will. It will in 15 years, probably 10 to 15 years.
That'll be our life.
That's my lifetime.
Okay, if you're in your 20s, it is not going to last your lifetime. Right?
Yeah.
You better be rephrasing that.
Darlene says, can we smoke some cheese?
We probably will.
Probably will
shortly.
But it's got to cool off down here. It was almost 100 degrees
Chris
today.
has us a pig that he's about ready to decide it's got to be butchered before long, and we tell him hold off till it cools off. And then the coffee crafters, we're going to be getting some coffee and smoking coffee, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff to smoke coming up.
Connie Brown said, I just saw a hell of pain I've never heard. It said if you have right pain on your right neck or your shoulder, it could be your gallbladder. Or under your right shoulder blade, it could be your heart. Or the center of your back, it could be your heart. You know what I mean? So not just, there's lots of pains you can have in lots of places, and it means specific things. Have we talked to Kevin and Sarah? Are they doing okay? We actually hadn't talked to Kevin and Sarah in quite a while.
No, we've been so busy over.
Been so busy, we just haven't had a chance.
Plus here, the other thing we're doing is Danny did put.
Oh, Vicky said I found crab apples that would go to zone 10. How many would you like? Are they the big ones, Vicky? If they're not big, I don't want them.
See how big the crab apple is.
I want something at least 1.5 inches in diameter.
Let me see if I can show this.
I mean, I'd take 3 or 4 of them, but I just...
All right, this is
doing?
another project that we got going right here.
Oh, I see it now.
Danny, I think I've showed y'all that we had the gravel down, but now he's put the wood down. He just does a little something.
I'm only able, when I run home and I got a couple of minutes, I run out and do something, then I got to go back, for something. I'm usually hauling loads back and forth from Deep South to here. And sometimes I'm just so wore out, I'll just go sit down, and when I get cooled off, I'll go run outside and do a little something, and then I'll get on the road and head back.
Yeah, and that's going to be the Pacific greenhouse from Vago. I didn't want one of those for a while, so we got one this year. Danny still got it all in the boxes. He's got to find a couple of the boxes. He's going to start with it when we finally get through over yonder.
When I finally get through over there, I will. I already know what boxes to get.
Yeah, my hair is, but usually I have it in a ponytail. So I just took it down tonight because Danny and I both are a little ragged.
Becky Hansen says, what is the website for the Potato Man? It's called Tatorman, TATORMAN.com. It's just tatorman.com.
TATOR.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. She said they would be seedlings, but they're supposed to be golf ball size plus and sweet. Okay, that's great. If they're at least as big as a golf ball, that's better than anything I found. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.
So enjoyed watching your How Much You Eat video. We didn't mention everything we eat. It would be crazy to try and list every single thing we eat, but we really tried to highlight most things that most people would either raise or buy in bulk or could keep kind of on hand. Pam says,
I'm in love with Super Run Coffee Crafters. Oh,
so glad y'all told us. Okay, they do have a thing going on now. This Brazil coffee that I was talking about is something new. But if you have a certain coffee you like, or you're new to ordering from Silver Run Coffee Crafters, they're going to be sending 1 ounce packets of coffee for you to try. They said you can choose a coffee that you would like, and in your order choose which trial pack you would like, or if you don't specifically say one, they'll send one. So that would be for all new buyers and for old customers that are placing orders. They will send a sample pack if you ask for it.
Laura, I am not pre-trib. I was raised pre-trib, but upon studying the Hebrew, the Greek, and doing my own in-depth studying, found out that pre-trib is a teaching that began in the 1800s. The early church did not teach that. I am not a pre-trib person anymore. I'm not going to argue with anybody. I would hope and pray that that it is accurate.
Well, Turkey said, "Dang bald-faced hornets found my figs just before they were perfect." We have some figs on a tree. It's one you transplanted, right?
One I transplanted this year already has figs on it. It's a brown turkey.
Brown turkey. And it's got probably a dozen or two on it. And we also have citrus like crazy. And the pomelo, if the guy's on here that sent the pomelo, can you tell us exactly what we're looking for it to be ripe? It's starting to change color a little, and it is feeling a little soft. I don't want it to fall off. So either send us an email or on here. If you're on here, please let us know exactly what we're looking for on the pomelo, because I do want to do a harvest video and a taste test.
Old Dominion said they found out that black dust is from aphids on the corn, but it's like 10 feet tall.
Wow.
So I don't know if you could get up there to spray that or not.
That would be hard. Yeah.
No, we haven't found the name of the sweet potatoes.
Mr. George sent something.
Mr. George, he did send something. He told us he thought it was, what was it, Georgia Jets?
Let me find where he sent it now. I gotta find.
I just don't remember a Georgia Jet looking like that.
Did I delete his thing?
Well, don't ask me. I don't know where you keep that stuff.
I might have deleted it and I didn't think I did. Oh well, Mr. George will send back. I had it. I think he said he thought it was a Georgia Jet. He thought it was 90% Georgia Jet, but we just didn't think so. But we have had those before.
Yeah. Big Hair Barbie says, Danny, how long should you cure sweet potatoes? They should be cured for no less than 2 weeks at 80 degrees at around 80% humidity. 80 to 90% humidity.
All right.
Ronald Hagen says, was there any Bible version before the King James? Yeah, there were multiple ones before King James.
Yeah. I don't remember the names of them. You might. But,
I'm sitting here thinking about sweet potatoes. My mind is just blank right now. It'll pop in my head during the live stream.
Starla said it looked like a Beauregard. Now, we planted the Beauregards, but we have 2 different varieties, most definitely.
But now we did plant some Evangelines
some
a few years ago.
Doesn't look like the Georgia Jet to them. And Danny was saying he wasn't sure of that.
It didn't look like a Georgia Jet to me. It looked more like the Evangelines, but I know we used to have Evangelines that grew just like that.
And we did plant from Hoss Tools Georgia Jets one time.
We did, but they were kind of big at the top and went pointed. They were they
these
like
are
a carrot.
More uniform, but they are pointed, but they're more uniform. They're not real big and then go little. So I don't know.
Geneva Bible, that was one of the things.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that was one that I was trying to remember. I had Geneva Convention on my mind.
I was thinking something similar.
And I was like, what Geneva Convention? Let's see. Fran Paterno says, do they have organic coffee? That's all I drink. Organic?
Yes.
Yes, they do have organic coffee.
Rebecca, you may have to tell me which one is organic. I think it's the black gold, but I'm not 100%. I know some of them have an organic in the blend, but the other may not be. But one coffee is specifically organic, and I believe it's the black gold, but I'm not 100%.
Darlene Wright says, Danny, does rust cause more rust if not removed? Yeah, you need to get it off of there. The more you leave on there, the faster it's going to rust. Let's see. Heidi Westgate says, uh-oh, me and the dogs ate sweet potatoes starting the same day. I hope I don't turn purple. No, you're not going to turn purple.
Black gold is 100% organic. Thank you. Yes, so if you're, and it's one of their smoothest, best tasting coffees. If you like just a medium roast coffee, it's comparable to almost any of your just breakfast type coffees. Black gold is one of the best. But now I like a stronger coffee, so Zero Dark 30 is my go-to, but Panama Dulce is kind of in between, and it's good.
Swanee111 says, community coffee, only thing that goes through my bun. If you knew what we knew about community, you would not drink it. And the bun. If you knew what we knew about both of them, you would not use either one of them. But I'm not going to, if that's what you like.
And I didn't tell Brad about this, but I watched a video this week, and you probably heard parts of it. They were talking about coffee. And y'all, I should have put it on our Patreon.
You should have put it on Patreon.
If I come across it again, I'll put it on Patreon. You will not buy another bag of coffee. Most coffees, put it that way. And you definitely probably would never buy the little cups again. Those little plastic cups with the ink on top. They had a lot to say about all that. And I was sitting there going, you know how many of them I've drank?
Curtis says, Danny, I watched Joey dig sweet potatoes today with his tractor. Is that something you may do as well next year? It all depends on the taters. Ours are so brickly. I mean, they break at nothing. And if you put a plow in that ground, all you're going to do is just break them up in pieces.
Yeah. I did some. Let me go take a picture of what I used today to.
Oh yeah.
I meant to take a picture of that.
I got something I made, Miss Wanda.
Well, you made it a long time.
I made it a long time ago, but I did some upgrades to it here the other day, and she's done fell in love with it now. Let's see here. Has anyone tried the dried mangoes from Azure? Are they really hard or soft enough? I don't know. We have not tried any mangoes, not that I'm aware of.
No, I haven't.
Oh, let's see. Hello, Danny and Wanda. It's a little cooler in South Carolina. Coffee would hit the spot. Love to have some. That's Elizabeth Green. Everybody's in the northern, central, and parts of the southeastern United States is supposed to get a little cooler. Some places will be cooler than others. I mean, we're not going to get cool, but some people will.
In true Deep South fashion, y'all, it's orange.
Look at that. That is my tater chopper.
It works fantastic too.
I was at the knife shop the other day, and I saw that knife there, and I bought it.
Yeah.
And it fits just perfect on the chopping board.
It's a Deep South cutlery. Deep South knife and cutlery, or Deep South cutlery?
Just Deep South cutlery.
Yeah, cutlery. I'll say it wrong. But y'all, and I've got that Rada knife peeler. I can whip through with that Rada peeler, and then I can take that and I whack it and put it up. On Crazy Days, several people saw me using it today, and I'm telling you, it works fantastic.
Next it says, Danny, what's your thoughts on the Venezuela situation?
Let me answer Kay on the salt from Azure. It is called Redmond Mineral Salt, R-E-D-M-A-N.
We're not at Venezuela to stop anything that's going on. The only reason we're at Venezuela is Putin is trying to move in and have weapons there, and we're making our presence known there just to let him know we don't want you in our back door there either. So that's basically what this is. It's a mind game between superpowers is what it is.
All right, Danny did do 2 with Adapt 2030. There's 2 up.
Yeah, I done 2 of them with him.
One he put up one day, and it was about 2 or 3 days later he put the second one up. So you just have to go back to his channel and click on videos and run down to find them. Yeah, I was chopping like a ninja. After I got off, I chopped even crazier. Y'all, I just didn't want y'all to see me slice a hand or something, so I was being real easy today. Was driving down the road today thinking of knife folks. How are they? They're all doing great. We stopped by there one day last week, I believe, and got the
thing there. We were shocked.
Machete.
Look, we were shocked at how many people buy knives.
I know.
They have an online auction every Thursday night, and guys, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen as many knives sell as those people sell. People pay a fortune for knives. And I'm like, do people really buy that many knives? And the answer is absolutely yes. Everybody on the face of the earth, I believe, buys knives.
You know, we've got to make a decision on the one for Christmas because this is be September, and I've got to get everything to him for October. So he has plenty of time to get them done for Christmas.
Yeah.
So we are going to be doing more pecan knives, but it will have a Christmas, either a Bible verse, something on it. We just hadn't made that decision yet. Susie Q wants to know where to get the Kuroda carrot seeds.
Kitazawa Seed Company, Kitizawa Seed Company.
Okay. What else? In spite of, we have carrots germinating using flattened cardboard boxes to shield them from the heat and damp.
Yeah, you've got to have something to keep them covered until they germinate. That is the absolute secret to growing carrots.
We're going to be selling the knives, the pecan knives, for Christmas gifts this year. We had a bunch done earlier this year, what, 50?
We did 50 this year, yeah.
Yeah, and we sold all of them, but...
Now we bought 50 of the red stag.
Yeah, we bought 40, I think.
Something like that, 40 of the red stag, and then we had 50 custom-made knives.
Yeah. So, but we are going to be selling. We'll probably give one away or 2 for Christmas, according to how we're feeling at the time.
Yeah.
And we do have some of the Mora knives.
Yeah.
I did a live on Crazy Days today, and I do plan on resurrecting Crazy Days when I'm over here doing some canning, and I probably will give a Mora knife away sometime during the next few months, and a few other things for canning and stuff when I feel like it on a live.
Let's see. What was I thinking? Homestead, Mr. Danny. How many grapevine plants do I plant per cattle panel? One per cattle panel.
Is a knife going to be a trapper? The link to the knife auction. Hold on. Billy Ray and Angela Bond on Facebook. Let me make sure.
It may be a trapper. It probably will be a trapper when I do it. It probably will be.
Let me run my sound down in case. Okay. It's going to look like this on Facebook for those of y'all that are looking. That is, they do it on his personal because the Deep South Cutlery won't let him go live and do it, so he does it on the personal. It's Billy Ray Angela Bond on Facebook, and that's the picture they have. So that way, anybody that's wanting to go to the knife auction on Thursday nights, they start around 6, I think.
Julie Joyce says, does a shade cloth help cool a small greenhouse? It doesn't necessarily cool it. It blocks out the sun's rays, depending on what percentage of coverage you get. Now, here in the Deep South, we use a 40% shade cloth to block out some of the intense sun rays. and it works great. Now I don't know that it cools down anything because it's still pretty daggone hot in there.
Yes, we are about 30 minutes away from my Buc-ee's. Danny's daughter's been there. I've never been in one, so I don't have a clue.
In what?
Buc-ee's, the new Buc-ee's that opened up
I don't
on
know
the
what
coast.
that is. Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Laura 282 says, I need a good paring knife. Do they sell those? If you want a good paring knife,
Rada makes the best kitchen
Rada
knives.
makes the absolute best kitchen knives you'll ever get.
And the vegetable peeler, make sure you get a Rada. You
Yeah.
may have to pay 10, 12, 15 bucks for a vegetable peeler. It is definitely worth it. Those $1, $2, $5 things at Walmart are cheap and you'll sit there and whack yourself to death. The Rada is sharp and stays sharp.
Okay, FS Tech TR83 says, how is the hammer mill coming along? The hammer mill's finished. I'm waiting now, and the belt drive for my tractor is finished. I'm waiting on me and Tim to get together and build the adapter to go from my Kubota to the Ford belt-driven pulley system before we can use it. That's what I'm waiting on.
Miss Nadia, yes, if you buy fresh carrots like baby carrots or any type of carrots at the store.
Don't buy baby carrots at the store.
You'd be better off to buy the others, but you can can them. If you wanted to, you can do it.
Baby carrots are doused in chlorine. So unless you just want heavy chlorinated carrots, I would not buy the baby carrots.
All right, who's been to Cracker Barrel? Damien and I haven't been to Cracker Barrel.
I ain't been to Cracker Barrel in 10, 15 years already.
I think you and I went one time since we've been married. We saw...
Who did we see at Cracker Barrel? Oh, we did it while we was in Tennessee.
Dorisa. No, we saw Dorisa in Hattiesburg when we were there, remember?
Was we at Cracker Barrel?
Yes. And then when we went to Tennessee, did we...
We was at the conference in Tennessee. We went to Cracker Barrel.
We did because they were trying to get Starry to eat
okra. They were trying to get Starry Hilder to eat okra.
And I went around and videoed everybody there and was getting it. That's when Sherry and Daryl impersonated us. Yeah. We did go to Cracker Barrel. That's been a long time ago.
That's been a long time
We won't be
ago.
going back.
No, I don't eat out anyway. So I mean, first trip to Buc-ee's, I spent $400. What?
What did you buy?
What did you buy? Well, she could have had a group.
Not necessarily. I mean, it didn't mean that she's buying just food. They have like...
Oh, they have the gift shop.
Gift shops, yeah. So you can spend a lot of money there. Now, she just ate for $400. That's a lot of food.
That's way too much for that. Ronald Beatty says, Tim can't be building chicken tractors. Laugh out loud.
Tim's probably sitting back going, Danny, I have it in for you, Danny.
Oh my goodness.
That's payback, Tim, for all those Facebook Marketplace things that we end up going to.
Yeah, I'm trying to bless the guy. I'm trying to bless him.
Okay.
Let's see. Nancy Plank said, had one of our fresh pineapples tonight. They are liking the 40% shade thought. You had a fresh pineapple? We don't even have... None of our pineapples are anywhere close.
No, we've not been real good this year. We've got small plants.
We lost all of our big plants. You know, there's another big one in the thing in the greenhouse over at Deep South growing. Big old one growing. We got to get that thing out of there.
It doesn't have a pineapple on it.
No, but it's closer than what we got.
Yeah, most of ours are small. We started over with a bunch of little ones.
Yeah, we lost all of our big ones and they started having babies. So I snatched the babies off and brought them over here.
Yeah.
It just got so hot this summer. I couldn't be there to keep everything watered.
Now, I've been trying to keep the ones in the high tunnel watered, and I have one or two in the little courtyard, and they're all in pots right now, little pots. So we'll have to do something else.
Old Dominion said the pollinators finally showed up in Connecticut, but why are they all so psychotic? They bolt from flower to another in frenzy. It's because of now it may sound crazy, it's because of the magnetosphere, the earth. It is because of what's going on with the earth.
Yeah, Heidi said she bought a lot of gifts. That's what it was.
Oh, and they got some good stuff. You know, when you go in there, you see all this little stuff and you go, I just want that, you know, and it's so easy.
Yeah, because like Cracker Barrel had the gift shop. and it was all old-fashioned stuff. Now it's probably all going to be newfangled.
Who knows what
whatever. They'll take everything away. So I mean, what's the point? The food was going downhill from what I've heard. I don't think it was that good when we were there the last time.
Yeah. Let's see here. Charlie R says, any tips on growing bay laurel or horseradish? We used to grow bay laurel, and I messed around in the move and let mine die. Horseradish we still grow, but problem is keeping the cotton picking bugs from eating the leaves off of it.
You would think they would not eat it.
They love that stuff. Good Lord.
Oh, the leaves just go away every time you turn around.
Child of God says, I need a super sharp knife for processing my chicken. Bought mine was, but it was so bad when I processed my rooster. Just sat down and cried afterwards. Never again till I have a proper knife. Get you a 6-inch curved Victorinox.
Yeah, Danny loves his Victorinox.
You get you a 6-inch curved, not the straight one, but the curved Victorinox.
The Deep South Cutlery carries
Deep South Cutlery carries them. You can order them from them. Go with a Bearded Butcher, but you're going to pay a lot more for them.
Yeah, we bought ours from the Bearded Butcher before we knew about Deep South Cutlery.
I also bought some from Deep South Cutlery.
We bought another one, yeah.
I've got a 6-inch, an 8-inch, and a 10-inch.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, when it comes to butchering, that's all I want from now on.
Yeah. Lucy is at home in the, we have a playpen. It's a dog playpen. And I leave the door to it open most of the time so she can go in and out during the day. But when we have to leave, I put her in it and leave her there with her toys and stuff. And she sleeps most of the time when we do that. She's getting to be big. She's putting on a lot of weight. She's healthy. She eats well, doesn't she, Papa?
Yep. Texas Chopper says, do you grow your elephant garlic in containers? We have. Right now, I got a plant mine right now. We dug it up, got it in a big old bucket. It needs to be put back in the ground because it'll be ready to sprout here in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes. Danny, you need to get an ever-bearing lime tree. It produces all year. I'm up to my ears in limes. Lime is the one thing that we do not have. I thought about that today.
We used to have lime trees, but they all froze and died.
But I didn't know about an ever-bearing. Now our lemon tree's loaded.
Never seen an ever-bearing.
2 lemon trees loaded, I think.
Vicky said, I had a healthy horseradish plant that died in proximity with mint. Now, if you had mint die, there's something bad going on there, girl.
It didn't say the mint died, the horseradish died.
I know, but if you have mint die, you're pretty bad off.
Just had a commercial speaking Chinese.
Speaking Chinese.
Look, it would not surprise me if they didn't have us speaking Chinese.
Oh, look at that. Tammy Harder says, FYI, Black Rock and Vanguard are 2 and 3 stockholders in Cracker Barrel.
Oh, really? Yes, I still cook for Lucy.
Yep, I cook her eggs every morning.
Yeah, not egg.
Eggs. In plural. She gets 2 eggs now in the morning. She's got to be a big old dog. She needs a lot of food now.
Tonight she had some beef and sweet potatoes. And so I try to keep some carrots cooked. I try to keep sweet potatoes cooked. We have some kind of beef. I have deer. Occasionally a little bit of pork, but not much. She loves the smell of bacon, though, don't she?
She loves that bacon now.
She loves the smell of Danny.
I've been giving her some deer bacon, trying to get her used to deer.
Yeah. He says, you can't have our bacon.
Oh, Laura says, how do you know when to harvest horseradish? Mine's in a raised bed. You can harvest it in the fall. That's all I know. I just harvest ours in the fall.
The mint will kill just about anything around it.
It will
struggle it out.
It will. Tony Miles says the Victorinox is one sharp knife. Yes, it is. Awesome. It is awesome.
Susie Q says, I want to be your dog.
Oh my goodness! I cook breakfast every morning, but now there is a stipulation to my breakfast. We eat at 5:30 in the morning, and then we go about our daily business.
Oh, she's up with Danny at what, 4:30?
Oh, Lucy's up with me. I take her out at 1 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom, and then usually around 3:30 I take her out to go to the bathroom.
We don't have any grapefruit.
No.
We have the pomelo.
We have a pomelo, Vicky. But this is the first year we've ever had one on it.
We got
We
one.
have 0 grapefruit.
Let's see. Somebody once gave my wife mint. She planted it all over. If anyone pisses me off, I'm just going. I think it was me that gave your wife mint.
Look, if you plant mint, you better put it in a pot. And
yeah,
then you better,
I don't think I told Heidi that.
You better keep the edges of it cut off, because if you don't, it'll go down and get in the ground and you'll just be screwed.
It'll go everywhere.
And don't do like Chris. I gave Chris some Malabar spinach seeds, and he went home and spread them all over his place. And now
he has Malabar.
Now he's got Malabar everywhere. I tried to tell him not to do it though.
I mean, lots of times we try to tell people, but
yeah.
you know. So.
Oh.
I have noticed that some of the hotels I've gone to don't have Bibles anymore. I don't doubt it. They are taking away a lot of things.
Hey, Jen,
now.
she popped in here. She said, late, but here.
Hey, girl. Looking forward to seeing you again this week. I got to get my homework done. I started on it, I promise you.
We've got started on the paperwork, but we ain't finished it.
So Danny's daughter is Jennifer Johnson. She works for Cameron Bell Realty in down on the coast.
Down the coast. She will be the one who'll be handling our property when we get ready to
Deep
sell it.
South Homestead. And if you're looking for property or a place or whatever, a house, call her. If you're looking for something in Mississippi, lower part of Mississippi.
South Mississippi, yeah, Jennifer will be the one to call. Not because she's my daughter, just because she's just a good realtor.
Yeah, she is a good realtor. She does a lot of good work. Oregano will take over like mint. Yes,
oregano will take over just like mint.
That's what I've got taken over too.
I like what Becky Anderson says. She said containment is actually containment.
Yes, it is. Creeping Charlie, English ivy, and rosemary will do the same.
Yes, that is correct.
Now, I've never had rosemary just go all over the place. We have rosemary bushes, and everybody says, how did you get it so big? And Danny had like 5 or 6 rosemary bushes.
Oh, I had some of the things that was like 3 feet tall, just big old giant, big trees of it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think we've lost most of those. I have 1 or 2 small ones left. We don't have any of the big ones left except one at Deep South.
Rob Lee says, how do you sharpen your knives? I have a honing steel. I'll run it up down a honing steel. I have one that's actually steel, and I have one that's a stone.
Old Dominion says, Mississippi is Africa hot. Too hot to live for me.
It is hot.
It's been warm, very warm outside.
It's been hot.
Danny came in, I don't remember the time, but it showed it was, what we say, 92, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That was today. It was 92 when I come in the house.
2, and within an hour I looked and I said, it is 80, was it 86? 82, 84, something.
84. You said, no, it's 84 degrees.
Within an hour, it
within
had
an
dropped
hour.
from 92 to 84, right?
Yeah, and then a couple hours later, she went and looked back and she says,
it was 98 degrees.
It was 98 degrees then. I'm like, good Lord.
So we went all over the place today. I mean, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon when it was 98 degrees.
Yeah.
It was hot.
That was today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to cool off for us, but it is going to cool off for some people.
I am still picking raised bed beans.
Yes.
The other beans in all the other containers are fixing to, there's beans coming everywhere.
The butter beans in the field, I drove out there, they done brown in the holes hanging out there.
I need to be picking them. I picked them one day this week. First of the week, and we have been so busy. And I told him yesterday, I said, I know I need to pick beans, but it had rained the evening before and I'd been wading in mud. And so today I did not get to. In the morning, possibly. Plus we have more muscadines that need picking.
Yeah.
So maybe my beans in the field will get picked tomorrow.
Kenny says, hot for sure. Did y'all get any cucumbers this year? No. We did not hardly grow any cucumbers.
I managed to do some deals. And that was about it.
Dana Green says, I kill mint, but not lemon balm. All right, if you kill mint, I don't know how, there just ain't no hope for you, I don't think.
It's hard for you to grow stuff if that's the case. Idaho is in the high 90s. Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all are usually not even.
Y'all should be, well, no, now hold on. The West Coast is not going to cool down. It's going to stay hot.
Stay hot.
Yeah, everything up the western side of the United States is going to stay hot.
Yeah, I've got oregano in a tall stand-up raised bed. And
it's already growing, hanging over the side, running down.
It's taking over the bed, so everything else in the bed I'm going to eventually take out, and that will be my oregano bed. I just got to clip it so it don't get to the ground.
Milk and Honey said, yep, still 90 in Oregon. Yeah, y'all going to stay hot for a little while, but you're going to cool down eventually up there. There's another cold front coming behind it up there.
The First Time Gardener says, do you grow fig trees on your property?
Yes, I have several fig trees. Now, I don't have I got a brown turkey. I don't have a Celeste. That's what I don't have.
Lemon.
I have a lemon fig. I got an LSU fig. I got a
Grandpa's fig.
Grandpa's
fig. It's just a big fig. I don't know what it is.
But I don't have a Celeste.
We actually have figs on a tree now. We talked about that earlier. Supposed to get in the 60s at night this coming week. Yes.
Yeah, we'll be down in the high 60s in a week or so, but that don't mean nothing because during the day we're going to be right back up in the mid 90s.
Where are we at? Whoever purchases Deep South will practically have a turnkey
homestead. Yep.
They'll have greenhouses, a barn.
You got 4 greenhouses. Let's see, you got
trees.
1, 2, 3. You got 5 greenhouses on Deep South Homestead.
A tiny one, one on the back of the barn, and then 2 high tunnels in the back of the house, and one
by the cabin.
By the cabin.
Yeah, you have 5 high tunnels.
3 high tunnels, 2 greenhouses. The other 2 are not high tunnels.
Oh, that's true. That's true. 2
ponds.
greenhouses. Yeah, 3 high tunnels, and 2 ponds. A giant shop with a milking stall in one part of it. A giant 2-story barn. An off-grid cabin. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff over there.
I'm having trouble seeing now. My eyes are getting messed up.
Oh, let's see here.
Do figs cross-pollinate or change if they planted close together?
No, no.
No, because you're not saving seeds to plant them next year. You're picking off the fruit every year. If you were trying to possibly take fig seeds and replant them, you might possibly get something besides the type fig you think you have. Let's see where we at now. What else we got going on before?
You didn't give your coffee away.
No. I'm going to do that just before we pray. Is it time? Not quite.
Not quite. Yeah, your figs are self-pollinating. So I mean, yeah, they don't cross-pollinate.
Yeah. All right. Would you ever stock tilapia in your pond?
No. Tilapia have to have 80-degree temperature to survive. In the wintertime, the ponds get too cool for that, and you would lose them.
Yeah.
Laura said, holy cannoli, it's almost been an hour. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea how many varieties of Celeste figs there are? We thought there was just one.
No, I don't, Vicki. I just know that I don't have a Celeste. That's all I know.
What's the best fig variety for East Tennessee? You would have to look that up in your area.
You would just have to check where you live at and see what the old people have in your area and what variety they have. Or call your county extension office and ask them what variety fig grows really good in this area.
They said we could always have Buddy do a bingo coffee giveaway. He'd have to bring his little bingo cage and sit and rattle them bingo things. We'd have to put Miss Lippy out at the shop or something so she can't hear them. So you guys go ahead and be putting some prayer requests up and things. And Ronald Hagen wants to know, are we afraid to expose all that information? Not really.
We didn't give all the information. We just gave you some information.
And we didn't really show what we had. We've shown things before all throughout the years. I don't think anybody wants to come onto the property. Not anybody in their right mind would come on this property. Is there a food Lucy won't eat? Yes, I bought some little bitty. They were looked like little flowers, and it was supposed to be bacon and apple. Little hard, like a cookie, about so big around. She won't even eat them. And they were not supposed to have a whole bunch of junk in them. And then I bought one that is peanut butter, and it's shaped like a gingerbread man. And she loved them the first day or so. I would give them to her when we went outside, and now she won't even touch them. She don't even like them. So I don't know. So she likes good food.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. She's a Homestead dog. She don't like store-bought stuff very much.
Jamie Dolan says, I'm related to Kings here in southeast Kentucky.
Big Hair Barbie wants to know, what is the sweetest tasting sweet potato, or what is your favorite? This is our first time growing them, and we actually grew them thanks to y'all.
Well,
overall, probably the Beauregard, I think, right?
The Beauregard does have one of the better tastes, you know. Now, if it's a white potato, I like the Nancy Hall. It's not a sweet potato.
It's it
just
has no flavor to it.
No flavor, but for stir fry, it's really good for stir fry.
And the purples.
And the purple sweet potatoes are good for stir fry. But if you're talking about just a good old-fashioned bacon potato, the Puerto Rican yams, or not yams, red Puerto Ricans are really good. And the Beauregards are good. The Evangelines were good, but they discontinued them,
There was something similar to them on several on Taterman's site. It didn't say Evangelines, it may have said Orleans or something. There's 2 or 3 that are similar, the way they look and stuff, to the Evangeline. So I'm figuring, since it had a Louisiana name, that possibly they had different ones, because I can go on Hoss Tools and they'll call one bean something, go on in my gardener and he calls the same bean something else. They both are the same, but they have different names for them. So it's possible that Evangelines have a different name, and that could be what it is.
Yeah. In Stockish, it's Stockish says, what 2 varieties of blueberry bushes would y'all plant together? We plant the Premier and the Alapaha.
Now here we don't know exactly what varieties.
I don't know what varieties we have here, but I know at Deep South we planted Premier and the Alapaha, and they do fantastic together. Now, it depends on where you live at, maybe something different.
There was something else. I missed it, so I don't remember. I like my sweet potato yams. They are totally different.
Okay. Blaine Richards said, I have Evangeline sweet potatoes planted this year. I got them from LSU Plant Research Station.
That's probably the only place
you're going to be able to get them, because I think most places have discontinued them.
They did. The first year we planted them, they did really, really well. The second year it rained so much that they didn't store well.
They didn't store good, yeah.
And that was one of the things that they said was a problem if you have a really rainy year, that they do not hold throughout the next year. But grew in a bunch right in one spot, and big pretty potatoes. Well, that's what we loved about the Evangelines, and the taste.
The taste was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Okay.
All right, we pre-made and froze over 200 jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon for this winter. That doesn't count all the cowboy candy. Yes, I did the jalapeno poppers, but I didn't wrap them in bacon. I just did them, and I just put the cheese in them and froze them. That is the best way to have a quick snack to throw in the oven. I love it.
Greg says, how would you prepare a honey duck? We don't really have a lot of ducks here. So I used to duck hunt, years ago. but I've never done a honey duck. I've had smoked Canadian snow goose, and I've had just all other kinds of ducks.
I'm fixing to see if I can find what I'm looking for, so it's gonna mess stuff up for a little bit. All right, you write this down right quick, because this is gonna be
So we're number 1.
yeah, I'm gonna do in just a minute. I gotta spell it right. All right, and the others,
one of them don't count.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm
You have to
trying.
slip down to the one under them down there.
She knows that. And
Number 4 there. Yeah. Anyway, it has been a challenging week for us. We have really had a challenging week. It's been a tiring week for us, I can tell you that. So hopefully y'all,
if I
you gotta go there, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess it up. Okay, y'all. Now, the way we're doing the coffee before we have the prayer, she said, look at the messages. I know, I pretty much know what you're gonna say, but I'm looking. I already step ahead of you, I think. Okay. Yeah. All right. On the coffee, what I decided to do, Rebecca and Brad said 2 of their new coffees, Brazil Daterra, Daterra, is a Brazilian coffee bean. And then I was going to do a 3rd coffee. It will be their choice. So the 2 Brazil coffees, we decided tonight to do top fans. Now, Miss Lippy's listed as a top fan, but she's not in this mix, and she knows that. So Ronald Beatty is our number 1 top fan. And so Ronald, I'm going to send you coffee, and it is your choice. You get to choose whichever coffee you want, and we will send that. And if you want to sample something, then Rebecca will send you a sample. Miss Laura Montanero, you will get one of the Brazilian coffees, and Design to See will get a Brazilian coffee. So y'all send me your emails, please. That's the way we decided to do it tonight, to recognize our top fans that have been commenting this time. Next time we'll do something totally different. Danny might have to play bingo like Mr. Buddy.
Oh,
just kidding. But send me an email, and that way we'll get those sent off this next week. And the person that won last week, Miss Rebecca said to please forgive her. She did not get it off till Friday, so you will get your coffee next week. There's Miss Lou Just Lou. I didn't see her. She may have been commenting, and I just now seeing her. So we will be doing different coffees off and on, and different winners, and Miss Fran, if you did not get coffee that you were supposed to, send Silver Run Coffee Crafters an email, and they will check on it, and then they will reship if it got lost. Like us, they have things that get lost off and on.
yeah.
It just, the mail is horrible. But I have to say, let me show them. I think I got a picture. Let me look and see if I did. Yes. I have this sweet lady, Miss Betty. She has sent me.
That's in a song.
Am I singing a song?
Sweet Betty, sweet Miss Betty.
Oh.
That's in a song.
But anyway, she has sent me 6 boxes, and this is what was in the latest box, and I want to say thank you to her. She is outfitting me with the blue What is that called?
Italian blue, whatever it is.
I don't remember what the correct name is. Heidi started it. She gave me the plates and cups and stuff, and then Miss Betty has sent me a whole bunch of pieces. And y'all, she sent 6 boxes through the mail from, I think, Tennessee. Can't remember. Not one piece got broke. Not one piece. So she is a.
That's so funny.
She is an awesome packer.
So
all right. What else you got? Nothing.
Nothing else.
You wore out?
I'm sitting here about to fall asleep sitting here.
If he goes to sleep, y'all are good. Well, I'll just
I close my eyes to pray, I might fall asleep.
Blue willow. That's it.
Oh, yeah, blue willow.
I can't think of stuff. I mean, we're both.
I don't know nothing about that stuff, so I can't answer it. I know about fine china like Noritake and stuff like that. I know about that, but I don't know anything about this stuff.
I am looking for a cabinet, and I have a cabinet in my brain, but I probably won't end up with that type of cabinet. But when I find a cabinet, then that's when I will have it displayed. Right now I have the cake cover on my bar. I have the pitcher and bowl in a little
it's Blue Italian
table.
by Spode.
Spode, that's it, Spode.
Yeah, Blue Italian by Spode.
That's what I was trying to remember. The word Spode, Tim knows what I'm talking about because Tim and Heidi gave me the first part of it. And, all right. So, now.
Okay, we are past 9 o'clock, so we got to, I still got to go riding around tonight, guys. An animal probably going to escape from me tonight.
He'd fall asleep trying to get his gun ready.
Yeah.
What is the name and spelling of the good kitchen knives? Rada, R-A-D-A.
No.
Oh.
That's a paring knife. Now, if you're talking about a paring knife, it's Rada.
And
if you're talking about a good knife for cutting stuff up, that's Victronox.
Yes.
Victronox, I think. They're made in Sweden.
Victronox.
Victronox.
And if y'all decide to contact Deep South Cutlery, they have a website. They do have a YouTube channel. And you can just look them up online and call them. They work with you. Some of the ladies here called and asked for a specific knife. I can't remember which lady, but I saw it earlier. Beverly Michael.
Yeah.
She called specifically, had a specific one in mind, and they walked through, found what she was looking for, the exact knife, and they're really good about that. All right, so let's have a prayer, and Danny might accidentally have a tip after a while, do you?
I might fall asleep too.
Don't close your eyes during prayer. Keep your eyes open.
Keep my eyes open during prayer? Okay.
Yeah, if he closes his eyes, he'll be
gone too long. Yeah, okay. I ain't going to be like one of the Pharisees and have a long, drawn-out prayer tonight.
You look pitiful.
Well, I just come in from working.
You look bad, baby.
Oh, Father, we come to you tonight, Lord. It's been a challenging week for all of us, Father, and thank you, though, for bringing us through it. Thank you for being so gracious and calm and merciful to all of us. We're all just sinners, Father. That's all we are. We're just sinners saved by grace. And thank you for just taking the time to send the Holy Spirit to woo our hearts so that we'll be led to become a child of the King. And Father, there's been many, many, many requests here tonight. Right to start off the bat, Mr. Ferguson asked for us to remember his wife. If I remember correctly, she has lupus and a couple other issues going on, and we want to lift her up in prayer. Father, I specifically remember him from the beginning now. And then, Lord, there's been so many others. I've seen someone tonight even said they didn't have a job anymore. And Father, that's pretty detrimental when you don't have an income coming in. And so we pray that these people can find a job. And there's lots of physical issues here tonight. Lots of people talking about cancer and having to deal with that. And I spent 6 years going through that with my other spouse, and I know exactly what that's all about, Father, and I pray for the people who have to deal with that, and other people who just, some of them have family members that just need to know you, Lord. Father, be patient with them. Please be patient with them, and send your Holy Spirit, Father, that it might work on their hearts, and that they might not even get any rest until they come to know you as their personal Savior now. And Father, I think about our country and the things that we're facing right now as a nation. It's not a good time right now, but it's the time that you chose for us to live in. And Father, so give us our leaders wisdom as they try to make wise decisions about what to do, and keep us safe from the evil of this world. We've got many things going on all over the globe. Our soldiers are stretched thin right now as they're spaced all over the earth, Father. As a matter of fact, we're in 127 different places right now because of trouble that's going on. And that has our military stretched really thin. So please be good to our leaders and be good to our men and women in uniform now. Go with us tonight. Help us to get a good night's rest tonight so that we can rise tomorrow to go about our daily business and be able to edify and glorify you and your kingdom now. We ask these things in Christ's name. Amen.
Yeah, we do want to remember Mr. Keith, his wife is having surgery. Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's having surgery.
September.
Yeah.
And Miss Starla got a good report.
She got a good report, yeah. Says she's in remission.
In remission.
Yeah.
So, I remember those.
Someone actually lost a loved one. I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a... I'm going to start yawning.
You going to start yawning now? Now I'm going to be wide awake and you're going to be yawning. I just needed a cat nap while I was praying, that's all.
You slept while we talked.
I'm so used to praying in my sleep, so I just kept
I may have to go
praying.
give me some coffee. I may have to do me some coffee.
See, they just put an ad in right there.
Yeah.
Might as well just wait, because they got an ad going and people say, what did you say?
Yeah.
You'll see them popping up saying ad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jeff having surgery with Jeff
Wednesday.
Jackson Wednesday.
Okay. That's a good time for me to get me a drink of water right now.
Michael Bragg, if you die before tribulation, would that be pre-tribulation? I guess that.
You would be dead before the tribulation, that's for sure.
A lot of people are.
Yeah, if you believe in a rapture, you're not going to die.
My eyes are watering, y'all.
Oh man, I knew people was going to say commercial because I saw it pop up on here.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting for.
That's why I'm just waiting, because I knew they put a commercial up. They do it every time. They do it. So
thank you guys. You know, he's probably going to have a tip, but thank the moderators because they did a good job.
The moderators have done
night.
a fantastic job tonight.
And, thank Silver Run Coffee Crafters for the coffee, and
if you live in the central part of the United States over to the eastern shore down to the southeast, now not down where we live at down here, but over into the southeast. And I say the southeast, I'm talking about South Carolina, North Carolina, maybe Georgia, Alabama, middle ways up, 33rd parallel up. I would go ahead and start getting my fall stuff ready. And I would start putting it in the ground, getting seeds planted and stuff like that, because from all points of way it's looking, we are going to go into a La Nina, and if we do, then it's just going to be a warm winter down here where we're at, but everything from about the 33rd parallel up is going to be pretty cold, and you'll probably have more snow than normal, colder weather than normal, if everything works like it's supposed to. Now, something could happen in the weather, who knows, the way they change it up now. But as it stands right now, that's what I would do if I lived in any of those areas up there. Because some people's going to actually get down and have the highs no higher than the 60s in the next couple of weeks, which means the fall is going to come pretty early. And as I mowed, I was noticing our pecan leaves here are already falling. And that is something that does not happen here until October. And they are starting to fall like crazy right now. I've noticed the black gum leaves have already started turning red, falling off the trees. The cherry leaves are starting to turn red, falling off the trees. I'm seeing things that says winter may be coming early, and if it does, then you need to have your stuff in the ground and have it planted for wintertime, your cool weather crops, because if you live north of that 33rd parallel, and we're not talking about Northern California and the Pacific Northwest and all that. I'm talking about, like, let's just say Kansas down to Oklahoma and Texas eastward. I would probably start my winter stuff. Get me some seeds ready to get them going in the ground. Because I just got this sneaky feeling that things are going to change, and when it changes, it's going to be probably quick. It's not going to be a long drawn out thing. It's probably going to happen pretty quick. So that would be my suggestion, or my tip for tonight would be, if you had something that needed to be planted, I would go ahead and do it. Because if you wait too late, you may not have enough warm days to get something in before the really cold comes.
All right, Mr. Ronald Beatty said to let somebody else have it, because we did send him some coffee recently. He has been. So Miss Darlene Wright, I just kind of ran back and was looking to see some people that had commented. Miss Darlene Wright, if you're still in here.
Yes, there she is right there.
Well, no, I just ran it back.
Oh, you just ran it back.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure she's still here or not. But if you're still in here, Miss Darlene, can you send me an email, and I will.
Miss Darlene's driving a truck, if I remember correctly.
She might be. But if she said she would like some coffee, so and next week, we'll do something different. We'll see what we can do. Ma'am, there she is. Send me an email at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com. Tell me, go over to silverruncoffee.com, check out the coffees, tell me which one you would like, and if you would like a sample of something, tell me, and I will send that to you this next week. All right.
There we are. All right, guys, I got to get out of here.
And Lucy's going to be waiting on us.
I got to go do some riding around. Got my gun leaning up right here. Got to go on critter control.
Mm-hmm.
Something was getting some of my big old muscadines out there. I saw where some have been eating on the ground. I got to go pay the muscadine vine a visit to see if my culprit is hanging around trying to eat my muscadines.
All right, guys. Did I ever eat all my maple syrup? I'm working on that now.
She ate the maple candy right off the bat.
The candy was gone like right.
It was gone within a couple of days.
The maple syrup, I've got. I may be on my last jar. I don't know. I can't remember.
You probably are on your last jar, yeah. I call it a jug, not a jar.
No, I'm on a jug now, so I might have eaten the quarts.
Yeah, you don't eat the quarts.
Yeah, because I put Danny says I put too much, but I put it in my oatmeal every day. And
a little bowl of oatmeal. She puts a quarter of a cup of syrup in it.
I do not.
Yes, you do. Don't sit here and lie to these people. You put a quarter of a cup of syrup in it.
Half a cup.
Well, it's more like a half would be correct. Yeah, you can't see the oatmeal for syrup floating around. It look like the syrup
tastes pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I have a sweet tooth.
She has a big time sweet tooth.
Thank you, Mr. Buddy.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I think I've used the quarts. I'm on a jug. Somebody sent me a jug. I've had 2 different people send stuff. So the quarts are gone. I'm working on a jug, and then I have a jug or something that I got from Azure Standard.
Yeah.
So.
We got lots of deer too, because I've been sitting every day watching deer and turkeys. We got lots of turkey because we haven't been able to cut the hay. All the seeds on top of the bahia grass up in there is just getting all brown looking, and boy, the turkeys are going through there just stripping the seeds off of it, which I don't mind, but lots of turkeys. And doves are starting to come in by the droves. That don't usually happen until about mid-September, and they're already coming in pretty heavy now, so.
Yeah, you're not supposed to throw me under the bus. Oh, he throws me under the bus. But
I throw him under the bus. She throws me under the bus all the time.
Bowl of syrup with oatmeal flavor.
That would be Saffron Bay. That would be it. She likes a little oatmeal with her syrup.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So y'all.
And there's butter in it on top of that.
Yeah, you do put a touch.
I put butter in there for her too.
He don't put enough butter, but I don't complain.
I fill mine up with frozen blueberries, and then I put my hot oatmeal on top of it with some butter and just a little bit of cane syrup, maybe 2 tablespoons of cane syrup, and that's it.
Well, adding 2 tablespoons pretty close to a quarter of a cup.
No.
Yes,
4
it is.
4 tablespoons. We got to get out of here.
He's nitpicking,
I'm nitpicking
now, y'all.
Y'all have a blessed evening.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all have a blessed evening.
All right, now I got to figure this out. Give me a minute. Let me get
Yeah,
this.
right over here where it says start
Let
over
me
here
get that
first.
out of the way. All right, guys, y'all have a good day.